often do you say you are going to start your New Year resolution and it fails shortly after January 1st? In this video, I'm going to show you how to keep your promise to become your best self, reset for the new year, and tell you how you're going to truly make this year your best year yet. There is nothing I like more than a fresh start, a productive routine, a disciplined life, and there are a lot of people actually in this video going to talk about. There are a lot of people who don't believe resolutions. Making resolutions is a dumb idea. I was one of them. Because if you want to make resolutions, you can make it in any of the month. I mean, the whole year is yours. If you want to get your life together, it can be March, it can be April, it can be December, it can be any of the month if you want. But I was one of them. But after 2021, I actually tried making resolutions. I tried a lot of tips and tricks last year, and it actually made probably 2021 the best year yet for me. And I'm gonna tell you what are the things I actually did last year which made me happy about my life and happy about that year. So today we are filming how to make 2022 the best year yet. Also, let's not talk about that fact that I have not uploaded videos from past 7 months. Literally, it's so embarrassing to tell that it's so long I have not uploaded any video. But I'm back better than ever. First thing first, we're going to discuss about just reflecting about our past year. So 2021, the first 6 months were not good. Personally, honestly, they were not good. They were wreck. They were depressing. There was no consistency, no sustainability, no happiness. All over, I was not productive, not at my peak fitness. I was not studying at all. I was not actually going in that direction I wanted to go. But after those 6 months, I actually planned my whole 6 months again, and I thought, why not to take resolutions of half of the year. So I actually did a lot of great job. After those 6 months were completed, that was my rec 6 months. After those 6 months, I actually tried to make my life more incentive. And incentive means just making your life more productive and motivated towards anything. So that is one thing which I actually did, and it really helped me a lot. And those 6 months were an amazing month. So those 6 months were wreck, depressed, and all that stuff. But after those 6 months were completed, I entered a new phase of my life. Literally, that aspect was the best aspect I've ever turned out in. So that was nice. I was at my peak fitness. I was working out constantly. I was so motivated towards my work. I was all over untacted. Like, whatever happens, you need to do what you have to do. I was pondering myself. I was self-discovering myself. I was unearthing my capabilities and all that stuff. So it really helped me a lot. So you guys also tell me, how was your 2021, and were you like my last 6 months person? If you were like that, I can feel how it feels when you're top of the world, when you're at peak. It looks so good, you feel so good. But if you're not, trust me, you don't have to be hard on yourself. You're human beings, and human beings do mistake, as I did. And it's very easy to slip into a lifestyle you want. You just have to try to be your best version and try the best you can do. So that this video is for you. So moral of the story is that if you want to do anything, you can do it. Just you have to take and plan it into the best version of yourself. Okay, probably, let me sum it up for you. I'm not gonna, if you want to do something, then you have to be more focusing on that. You have to be like, your plans should be nicer, and that is the thing I'm gonna tell you. So we're gonna start now, and let's start this video by setting our goals. We already know the first step is setting our goals, and I actually made a kind of a blueprint. It's like a template which I made. This is like a rough calculation on my whole year. I made it yesterday, but now we're gonna make a perfect I would say goal set, like a plan for the whole year. So I'm gonna do it in my laptop. You may do it in a notebook or on a page, but I find it like digitally it's more organized, because pages can be torn and it's not safe to do it. So I'm going to do it online. I also did it last time, which actually helped me. Tip number 1 on when you're goal setting, which is be realistic with your goals. Okay, when we actually set our goals, we are so unrealistic with our goals, and we do a lot of stuff in whole year, but after the whole year is completed, we are like, wow, I did nothing. And that is because we didn't set the realistic goals. Basically, for example, if you have to set this goal like you have to get straight A's in your class, So you may write that studying 6 hours per day. So this is an achievable but slash a realistic goal, and also if you will complete this, most likely to you will achieve a plus in your exams. So basically set realistically goals. You don't have to be super professional at it, because no one is going to see this. Your to-do list, no one is going to see you. Second thing I have to tell you is I actually have divided my page into 4 different categories, which is physical health, education, hobbies, and personal life. Basically, this is something which I didn't did last year, which I think I was lacking in. I was actually planning whole stuff in one single line, and it was so unorganized, and I was not actually getting all the goals which I have to complete. So when you're categorizing things, it's more organized, and you're more, I would say, you know what you have to do. When you read the concept like physical health, your mind starts working what are the goals you want to complete. If you want education, your mind again starts working. Your mind is now converting your ideas into branches, and it really helps you. For example, in physical health, you may write doing workout at least 5 times in a week. Education, you may write studying whatever I get the day I study in class. Hobbies, you may write drawing, maybe if your hobby is drawing, so you may write drawing every weekend. Personal life, maybe traveling, exploring, or maybe spending time with family and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do that, and if you want to do, you can also do that. So next step is drawing your ideal self. So basically, ideal self is your, like, the person you want to be. It's not another personality, it's you, but how you want to be. Let me make it more clear to you by googling it. Googling? Is there any word like that? I'm sorry, I don't have an idea, but let me google it for you. So it basically, ideal self is the person you want to be. This person has the attributes or qualities you are either working toward or want to possess. It's who you envision yourself to be. So that is basically a personality you are envisioning of. It's not another. It is not an other personality. It's not like that. If you are thinking of a actor or maybe an influencer and you want to be like that, no, that is comparing yourself from others. That is just not proud of yourself, whatever you are. It's basically improving yourself. It's basically how you want to be like, and that is your ideal self. Now, what is the idea of this ideal self drawing? So basically, when you know what's your ideal self, it's more easy for you to define your goals. For example, if you know what you have to do, if you know what's your aim to become like, so it's more easier for you to work towards that. Yes, so if you will imagine the personality you want to be, it will be more easy for you to become like that personality. Okay, here I'm not talking about any other personality, but I'm talking about your best version. Yes, your best version. Not really you have to draw a rough sketch of yourself. No, you don't have to be professional at it. Just draw like a circle and some hands and legs to that person. Basically, it's you. It's you, and around it you have to write how you want that person to be like. For example, if you want to be confident, then write this person is confident, and you want to be like topper, so right, this person is topper. So basically this identifies your whole ideal self, and it's very easy for you to identify like yourself, your personality by this. So I'm gonna do that, and this is so easy that this really works. When I listened about this first time, I was like, this is very childish, but it's not. It, trust me, it works. It's like a psychological thing which works on you, and it gives you a lot of confidence. The next thing is making a vision board. So vision board is something, basically you plan your whole year in one single page. It's very important to do, and it's somewhere it helps a lot, because you have like a whole concept of your whole year. The last step was making your ideal self. Now this is making your ideal year, kind of. So this is very easy, and when I heard about this, I felt it childish, yeah, but I did it. This time I did it in a notebook. Last time I did it digitally from Canva. This was like, I will show you on the screen somewhere. And this time I did on with a page, like on a notebook. and this is like so accurate. So basically this is an idea. It looks like this, and I literally love my vision board this time. Basically, you need to write all your concepts of this year. For example, whatever you want to do. For example, you want to learn and improve your English. You want to learn more about constitution, self-confidence. You may also add a lot of quotes and lines which actually gives you energy and all that stuff. And I feel so good about this. When you actually feel devastated and your life is shitty and you want to do something, so I usually see this and I feel so better than before. I feel so good, and then I will remember that, oh my god, I want to do this, but why I'm not doing this? So this is so good. It helps you a lot. I've already made it when this year started, so I'm not gonna make it again, obviously, but but I showed you because this really helps you a lot. My room is an absolute disaster, so that is the reason I actually clean my room. And this is also one more thing which I want to tell you. If you clean your room or the place you live in, I think this will make your place, work, your mind much more organized and clean. It matters the place you live, right? It as much it matters the internal environment, it also matter what is externally going on. So you should be cleaned, and I'm a messy person, so I need to clean this if I want to get my life back together on track. But I'm not actually making this whole an individual step, this cleaning, because everyone knows this. If you want not your year, but also if you want your day to be the best, you have to practice self-love. Self-love is basically loving yourself. Let me tell you, self-love is not being selfish. It's not being selfish, not at all. This is a misconception people understand. If you love yourself, it doesn't mean that you're selfish, okay? It just means that you respect yourself also, but the people around you also. So you just never forget yourself. For example, if I tell you that just think about 5 persons you love, you will never think about yourself, because we never think about ourselves, because we are not important for us. We should do. If you will not important for us, like if you will be not important for you, what will happen? You cannot do anything. You will not believe yourself. You will not take yourself seriously. And that is the main thing I want to talk about. If you search on Google that what is the more insecure age gaps, you will understand that is from 13 to 17. Basically it's a teenager, right? Teenager, when you actually enter the age of adolescence or hits puberty. So that is actually the age when you get into, and that is one of the most insecure age rates there, because I know the reason, because people don't have the confidence to accept themselves. Once you grow, you accept yourself with time, right? Tell you, no one is perfect. No one is perfect. You are only one, and that is what makes you amazing. That is what makes you amazing. Everything about you is just amazing. Do not forget that. If you will not love yourself, you will be insecure about yourself. You will feel inferior to another person. You will be feel burnt out, stressed out, and I think this will lead to an unhappy and disappointed life, which no one wants, right? If you want to start this year, start loving yourself. Start practicing self-love. And if you want me to make video on self-love, how to practice self-love, do comment below in the comment box. Just want to tell you, do not forget that you are the one. No one is like you in the whole world, and you can do what you want. No one can stop you. If you want to make this best year, this is the last step you have to follow, which is do it. Do it. Do it. I mean, you know what you have to do. I have told you what your ideal self is. I have told you what your vision is, basically how you want this year to be. So basically you are now in like contact of how you want to. There's like a lot of things happen, and in this whole video you might now have an idea how you want to live, like how you want to wake up and what you have to do. So what are you waiting for? When you know everything what you have to do, so what are you waiting for? Will the universe do it for you? Trust me, no one is going to do for you. None of your friends, none of your relatives, not even your parents. Parents might help you, they might guide you, and if you're fortunate, they give you all the facilities, but they will never actually work for you. You are the only one who have to work for yourself. You are the only one who have to do the hard work. So do not forget that simple thing. This is your life, it's your responsibility. None of other person is going to live it for you. So you have to live it yourself. Whatever you have to do, do it. Don't wait for anyone else to do it, because no one knows that tomorrow will be there or not. And the most hardest thing is to start. When I started, that was so easy. I was pushing myself to come out of my bed and do workout. I was pushing myself to study. Once you start, it becomes your habit. There's one thing which I always say: it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. Once you do constantly 21 days a habit, it becomes your, like, you are addicted to that habit. You cannot spend a day without that habit. So basically you have to be constantly doing it. And I'm not saying this that if you are not okay, if you're not well, you have to push yourself. No, it's okay to sometimes not do it, it's okay to sometimes be not okay, but it doesn't mean that you will procrastinate as hell every time. I'm not talking about that. I want to end this video right here, and I'm actually obsessed with my day because I did a lot of things which make me productive, and I hope these all the tips and all these things will make your this year the best year. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do not forget to use thumbs ups. Bye guys, stay blessed.